start talking because I've got to clean my glasses.
Hey, we're live.
We're live. You can talk.
Clean your
I got to
glasses.
clean my glasses. So
She's
you
always
start
late.
talking.
She's late on everything.
Oh yeah, it's me that's usually late.
Well, who was
Right.
there first this time?
You.
All right,
It's
then.
a surprise.
No, because I'm always
It's
here
a
on
shock.
time. She's the one
I
that's
can't
never.
see what that says.
Yeah, in the green down there, I can't see what it says.
You can't see what that says.
No,
Oh well.
go to channel, get the full version or something. I don't know.
I
It's
don't
got
know.
a weird looking green with white letters that you can barely even see in there.
They've done some weird things, like a
Oh,
little
they've got-
heart. I got to put on the big ugly glasses, or I can't see anymore in here. So if somebody's in here. Let's see. I'm gonna put no thanks. Oh, what? No. What?
What'd you
Okay, I don't know.
do?
Guess we're still here. Are we still here? We're still here. I don't know. It was something that green.
Who knows? We may not be here.
We're here. That green
We may be
thing
gone.
asked a question, and I was putting no thanks, and
So
popped up something totally
if y'all
different.
still
I don't
see
know.
us, say hi or
Oh
wave.
well. Well, there's only there's 2 in here now. So yeah, we're
Something.
kind of.
Let us know.
I was running late getting it started, so and here I am now. Hey, Linda. So I was running a little late getting this going, and now we're in here trying to get it all
Yeah,
figured
She's
out.
in here. Or who knows? That might have
I
been
had
who
to
was
put on
in
the
here
big
a while
thick
ago, and then it
glasses.
just.
Or I can't see. This
Went
is
out
my
here, folks.
regular glasses. I have regular glasses that I have to wear, bifocals, that I like much better. They're not the big thick, but I can't see. I can see if I go like
Yeah,
that.
I ain't got my new glasses on
But
tonight
since
either,
I
so.
don't want to go like that the whole time, I put on these big thick ones and see better.
I'm using my old glasses tonight too,
So
instead of my new ones.
So I know that Simply Jan, I think she's probably still live, but fixing to get off of there. And then I noticed that the Stivers are live, and they haven't been live in a while. So
Yeah.
we may not get many in. That's fine. I completely understand. We hadn't seen much from the Stivers lately, and so I'm sure a lot of people's going to be over there watching them and see what's
Yeah,
going on.
Other than a little bit on Facebook.
Yeah, they play a little bit on
posted to
Facebook, but
Facebook,
yeah,
but
this is
other
the
than
first
that-
live I've seen from them in a while. But
Yeah.
I had already decided to do it, so we're going to do it whether we get anybody in here or not. We got 4. There's Nancy. Hey, Nancy. Nancy and Linda. It says we got 4, so there's 2 more lingering watching. Y'all hit the thumbs
Well.
up. Mr. Willie. I don't see
Yeah.
Mr. Willie. All
That's
right,
what
let
I'm
me
saying.
get let me get my
Something-
chat right here. You got to go to live chat. There he is. President Lee and the #1 husband beater in the country. That's right.
Yeah.
You got that right. That's my name. I like it.
Oh man,
I like it.
I'm gonna wind up with
Just
some
don't
black
tell my
eyes
preacher.
before it's
Just
over
don't
with.
tell my preacher, because he'll give me a hard time.
I think you need to tell the preacher. She gives him a hard time.
I give him a hard time. I do.
Calls him a
He gives
grouchy
me a hard
guy.
time. Well, he gives me a hard time.
Well,
We
that's what you need.
we give
You
each
need to be
other-
straightened out.
We give each other a hard time.
That's what needs to
Anyway.
happen. You need to get straightened out, woman.
So, let's see. So, like I said, I think Jam was still live, probably just getting off, and unless she's running over, and that's fine. And then I saw the Stivers were live, and we hadn't seen much from them in a while.
Mhm.
So I'll go watch them later and see what was going on. So anyway, not much going on. Well, we've had a lot going on, but
Oh, we
the
always got
heat
a lot
is so
going on.
hot outside to do anything. I know I'm black, but dang, Teresa can't see me. I couldn't see you, that's for sure. And it is a black screen.
I was
on
gonna
here.
say you's over on the black side
You was
there.
on this black
I'm
screen over here. Yeah.
What can we say, Mr. Willie?
Yeah, we like to aggravate. Not happening, Lee. No, it was 89 I can't see that little heart. They do the dumbest things on this
The little heart.
thing. There's
Yeah.
a little
I see the
heart.
little heart.
Yeah, there's a little heart in the way
Mhm.
now. Right
It's
where
because they're
you're,
showing you love.
I don't know if y'all have noticed it, but right there, and I think y'all can see it too. There's a little heart right there where the chat starts. And if it's very many words across there, they get behind that little heart. It's stupid. I hate that thing. But
It's kind
anyway,
of weird. That's for sure.
hey, Leonard Mountain Homestead. I just met them over on Simply Jan's channel, watching her live, and have we have been off for a little while, so we've missed a lot of newer channels that have come along, and we've missed a lot of them. We've been doing YouTube for 7 years, but the last like year we've been kind of out of it for a little while for partly my health.
Tell you what,
And
Mr. Willie,
busyness.
Tuesday before the rain come in, we had heat indexes of 112 here. It was miserable.
Hey, Mary Beth.
Very miserable.
Hot day. I'm dividing
it
my
got to about
weed
90
eating
today.
between 2
Yeah.
days. Yeah, that's what you have to do. We started
Right.
October 8th, 2023 on our homestead journey. Awesome. Awesome. I just subscribed tonight, and I'm gonna go over and check y'all out and see what's going on over there. We just are kind of just getting back into doing some stuff
Yeah.
because I've been
It's
sick
just
all
been-
year. I've been sick all year with something or another, back and
Mhm.
forth, and I'm finally getting straightened out. I had a lot of stuff going on, and high blood pressure and eye floaters and just everything. It's been crazy. So we're just getting straightened out and kind of getting back to watching. And
Them floaters was just her seeing
Doing
me
videos.
dancing around in her mind all day. That's what it was.
Okay. So, if anybody was on my Tuesday live, you may hear a few things over again, because I got to tell again a couple of things that I talked about Tuesday. I do a lunch live on 12 noon to 12 Central on
Repeat and
Tuesday.
repeat.
And so like I wanted to tell y'all again about the guineas, so because I want to tell some more about it. But for those who haven't heard it, I got up Monday morning and was working. I work from home on my computer right here, and I got up and was working, and my boss called, and I got up on the phone with him and looked out the front door, and there was 3 guinea fowl out in our front yard. Now we have chickens and rabbits. We don't have guinea fowl, and there was 3 guineas.
Yeah, we do.
We do now. There was 3 guineas out in the front yard. Well,
You just didn't know we did.
a neighbor that lives way over that way, across the cornfield, has ducks and turkeys and guineas and all that. So I looked out there and I was like, what on earth? And I assumed that's where they come from, but they wouldn't go home. They haven't gone home. So Lee finally texted him, and you can tell that while I read.
I told him, I said, just in case you need to know, if you have any guineas that are missing, they're over here at my place. And I told him, I said, they're fine. They're not bothering anything. So, but if he wanted to come get them, he could. No big deal. Well, he texted me back that he wasn't worried about them because they wandered all over the place. So if I was fine with them, he was fine with them being over here. I was like, well, okay, I'm cool with them being over here. So whatever, if you ain't worried about them, I ain't gonna worry either.
So they've been here all
enjoy
week.
seeing them. So
So they've been here all week. So I guess we have 3 new
guineas,
fowl.
I guess.
We don't know what they are. We don't know if they're male, female. I know there's a way. I think there's a way.
Well, right now they're still young too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think there's a way you can tell by their
I'm
sound.
I'm pretty sure that the white one is a female.
By the way she acts.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
a little bit
I'm
aggressive
pretty sure that there's a female.
toward the chickens, not toward us, but toward the chickens. She gets after the chickens if they get close to her or it or whatever. So
Just something to do with the shape of its head. and
thank you,
everything.
Jesus is Lord. Let's see. And Nancy, I'll do that because I want to get rid of that heart. Yes, I will go back to this later and figure that out and do that. Y'all share custody of the guineas? Yeah, I guess so.
we do.
They're fun to watch, though. They're fun to watch, and they're not loud. Now I told this before too, but at one time when we first started getting into chickens good, we got 6 guineas because they're supposed to eat a lot of ticks and things up, and they're supposed to be good
I ain't named them, Willie.
alerters. I'm not saying that correctly.
Alerters.
They're supposed to alert you good on things being on
They're
the
like
property,
good guard
whatever.
dogs.
Yeah. So we got 6 of them. They was running around this house so loud, they were driving me nuts. So we got rid of them. I couldn't take it. They were just all the time hollering and carrying on, and I couldn't handle it. So we got rid of them.
These are starting to kind of get loud.
Not too bad.
Yeah, they're not too bad, but
Yeah, they haven't.
they're starting to get a little more vocal.
They've been here since Monday, and they haven't really.
I guess since they've been squatting around here, they've
started. They're
trying
squatters.
to take over.
But there's only 3,
now,
so I don't know. I'm fine with it. We just watch them and enjoy them. Let's see.
I bet they're still out there right now.
I don't know if it can be done on a live after it is done, but I know before and during a live. Okay. Hey, Christy Betts. I see you every day when I look at the marigolds I planted from seed I won from you 2 years ago. Awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Red. There's Red. Come in. Kiss my grass acres. Let's see. All right. I don't see anybody new come in. If I don't say hi to you, if we don't say hi to you, I'm sorry we didn't see you, and we'll catch you in a minute when we do notice.
Yeah. She got her big glasses on, and I got my old glasses on.
Listen, I'm telling you.
My vision ain't real
I
great.
hate these big old thick glasses. Of course, they look like his, don't they? We kind of match.
Like bubbles
kind of match
that.
like that. But this is my normal glasses. I like my normal glasses a whole lot better, but I can't see that with my normal glasses.
Yeah, but you don't act normal with them glasses, so you need to put them other goofy
So
glasses
I had to put these on and look
and
like
now you
him.
act normal.
Now I look like you, though. We both got a gray shirt. We both have big black. Dang.
That's because you trying to act like me. I had my shirt on before you put yours on.
Oh, well, yeah.
You was running around in here topless for the last 2 hours.
I was not.
Don't lie.
Stop it. Stop it.
You need to quit lying.
You stop it. Howdy, everyone. Amy Leonard sent me here. Hello.
It's a wonder I didn't get a black eye a while ago when she ran by me.
There's Julie Cook. Hey, Julie Cook. Jovita, I'm going to say. I hope that's right. Jovita. And anyway, let's see. They don't look thick from our point of view. Well, that's good. Let's see. There's Grammy Karen. So Stivers must have went off. I saw Stivers were on live.
There, she wanted to just jump
we were
over
going live. I
hi.
wanted to watch them, but we were just fixing to go live, and I was like, "Well, dang it." There's Mimsy. Hey, Mimsy. All right, we got. Trying to say hi to everybody. Anyway, we were telling about our kind of new guineas.
They are done.
Our kind of guineas that wandered onto our property and are squatting on our property, and three guinea fowl. 2 of them are the gray.
We always wind up with
white.
animals on our property that we don't know. Really don't understand why they wind up here, but they do.
Christy said, love my guineas, but they did get into my squash. Well,
these are staying back here. So, and the squash that's not encompassed in a fence is way up there.
Yeah.
But they did come from way over there So
They came through a whole cornfield to get
yeah, that
here.
could be
It's
up there.
crazy. But my garden, my raised beds has a fence around it, and they don't get in there. And usually the chickens don't get in there. Occasionally, one will get in there, and I have to chase it out, as you could see on our last video. But the big garden is way up front, and they don't go up there. But I'm wondering if they were getting in your squash, where they may be trying to eat. I don't know if guinea do that. Well, they eat bugs. Wonder if they were trying to get squash bugs, because guineas love to eat bugs. They eat all the ticks and bugs and stuff. And so I'm wondering if maybe they were getting squash bugs and then damaged. I guess that would still maybe damage your squash, though.
Yeah,
Anyway,
pecking at.
yeah. Okay, everybody's just saying hi to each other. We only have 2 guineas left. Yeah, traveling guineas. We just call them squatters.
The way these here keep traveling back and forth, they liable to not have any. But
So anyway,
who
so
knows?
yeah, that's been interesting. So we've been busy. We've got onions come in. I started cutting some of them up in the freezer, chopping them up in, like, dicing them and putting them in the freezer. And I've done some fermented onions, which is delicious, y'all. I'd never tried fermented onions till now, and it's delicious. And done a little video on that, but I didn't show the recipe because I got it from Heidi over at Rain Country, and I wanted people to go watch hers and not mine. But I wanted everybody to know how good they are, and send them her way. Let's see. What was we at? Something got into my broccoli. I'm learning. It's a learning deal for me. My first time planting from seed. Awesome. Can't grow anything, not even my hair. Oh, it looked great, Amy, especially for a new gardener. Awesome. So anyway, so we've been doing potatoes and onions and cabbage. I went ahead and done the rest of my cabbage in kraut, because we didn't have that many. We had about 8 heads of cabbage, but I done 3 jars of kraut, and I like to eat it cold because it's good for your gut health. Because if you can it, or when you heat it up, it loses some of the stuff that's good for your gut health. So I ferment it. I do kraut, ferment it, and then put it in the refrigerator. Well, I done 3 jars, and that's all I was going to do. But when I opened one of them up and was going to try it out and put it in the refrigerator, and oh my goodness, it was so perfect. Probably the best kraut I've ever done. I've been doing kraut for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and this was the best one I think I've ever done. It turned out so perfect. So I went ahead and got the other 2 and put in there and started more. So now I've got like probably 4 more going back there, and another jar of onions, because that was so good. So anyway, love fermenting. And sweet pickled red onions. I've never tried that. I used Travis's recipe at Lazy Dog Farm. I really think your pigs look very happy and healthy. Awesome. Buddy is doing great with his recovery. I lost it. Oh, from open heart surgery. And he is back at work. Oh my goodness, doing light duty. Well, that's awesome.
I didn't know that yet.
At his desk, but his only concern is surviving Nurse Lippy. The pigs are spoiled.
I can see
do a
that
garden
one.
this year, opening up the area to a 1,226 square foot plot, adding a greenhouse as well. Awesome. Gossmania popped in. Hey, Gossmania. Love homemade kraut. Me too. I would like to be more self-sufficient, but I'm still in a rat race. Work takes so much of my time. hopefully when I retire, I can give it a try. Awesome.
You
You
know what?
should. I work from home now. Thank the Lord, y'all. I'm so
Yeah, but
happy.
they need to have the messages on both sides so that I ain't got to look over here, look like I'm breaking my
I
neck,
know,
whatever.
well,
You're not.
I'm going to tell you why. Because you're supposed to be able to see instead of be blind like us, I guess.
No, because everything's over here and I'm looking this way and you are almost straightforward on it.
I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, feels like old times. We're going to start arguing any minute.
Let's try to figure out how to put it right in between us right there. So
I
we
think
can
you're
look right
right.
there.
I've missed getting to be in all of the live streams. Me too, Mimsy. We kind of, like I said, we kind of had gotten out for, gosh, all of this year because I've been sick off and on all this year and just couldn't do it. And I was still trying to keep up with work and church and I don't even know what else. Just still trying to keep up with my things I was doing, but I was
Sitting
sick.
in the chair or whatever.
So I had to not do some things because I just felt so bad. I couldn't hardly do anything. Just to get work done for work was a huge challenge. And then it was church, trying to do things for church and all. And
Christy, no. Nope, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Nope.
We will get fired up. We will get fired up. It's
no, it ain't no we. It's
ridiculous. Well, Lee will get fired up, but I get fired up too a little bit.
You be making me say words I don't need to be saying.
I get fired up about it, but I don't know. I don't get as heated as he does, but I do inside. Like I do inside, but it don't all come out my mouth maybe. But anyway, most people know where we stand.
Very close, Mr. Wheeler.
Most people know where we stand if you've watched us for very long.
Very close.
If you see my Facebook page, you know where I stand. So, anyway, let's see. Where was we at? Do not mention politics. I tell people, even if they can't do something every year, all year long, they at least need to know how to do the basics. Yep, that's right. If this was old times, President Lee would have a bloody lip by now. There's Huga Homestead. I forgot how to say it.
Me too. That's the reason why I didn't say
how to
that.
say it. Huga.
I was hoping you remembered how to say it.
Huga, I think. I'm so sorry.
I think it's Huga.
I knew how to say it before, but it's been, gosh, all year.
Yeah.
I done forgot how to say it. But yeah, we've missed the lives. We really got to get back to watching more. And I've been trying to catch up on some of the videos to find out what everybody's doing and where everybody's at. Because I had gotten to where I wasn't even hardly watching. I don't know.
Well, of course, I still got the blue cup.
Going to bed early because I felt so bad.
It's
I would
always going to be around.
Work and then go to bed.
Or actually, it's blue CP.
Yeah.
And you fell out.
Oh, I bet Cowgirl is big now. Yeah. Well,
that
you know
didn't
what?
sound right.
Christy said, I bet Cowgirl is big now. You know what? A little bit bigger, but all three of them kids are little. They're littler than all the kids their age. They are just little. Their mom and their dad both are little. And so those kids, they ain't grown that much.
All three of them kids and their parents could sleep in a baby crib at the same time. Period. Seriously.
I don't know about that, but they're all little.
I guarantee they could. They just look like a bunch of little puppies curled up in a bundle.
Hey, Alfonso from Colorado. Let's see. I'd have to join Lee in the rant. Yeah. I've been dealing with pesky critters eating my strawberries from my garden. Somehow they're getting through the net. Huh. It's been an absolute pleasure being here with everyone. However, I've got to get ready to moderate a live in 30 minutes. Okay. Thank you, Jovita. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you, Jovita, for coming in.
Jovita.
Jovita.
Something like that.
It's a beautiful name. I love that name. Let's see. Okay. Probably,
You don't know if it's beautiful or not because you don't know if he's
I don't know if I'm
pronouncing
saying
it
it
right.
right. Well, it looks
So-
beautiful. Probably crawling under the net. Yeah, I'd say that's probably right. Anyway, what else did we have going? I was talking about what all we had: potatoes, onions, cabbage, a lot of herbs. I've been putting up a lot of herbs, drying.
we already
and
got
I've
the potatoes, the
powdered a lot
onions,
of,
the
of
cabbage.
herbs.
I'm gonna have to cut
Squash.
Gonna have to cut some okra this weekend.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to come in.
We got a
So-
little bit of zucchini, enough for me. He don't eat zucchini anyway, so I've had enough
No.
zucchini for me. Put a little bit in the freezer, but
I ate the yellow squash and the blooms.
been making lasagna, zucchini lasagna that's been so good. So good. And I've been making that and putting some in the freezer. And then we have a lot of yellow squash. I've been putting that in the freezer to use for my mom's squash casserole recipe. And
See, I was
anyway,
wondering that.
What?
A.S. Blind.
It is
May product.
pronounced Hovita. Hovita? Hovita?
Kind of like Jose.
Oh, Hovita. Okay.
Ding ding.
Okay.
With J pronounced as a H.
Okay.
I was wondering about that, but I didn't want to say that because I didn't want
Hovita.
to.
Okay. Navarro, so that would make sense. Okay. July 3, Lippy will be doing a canning live stream at 6 p.m. Central. That's good. That'd be a good thing to do. Teach people how to can. That's a good idea. Making 4 gallons of strawberry jam tomorrow. Awesome. I've gotten a lot of yellow squash, even though the guinea birds ate some. Yeah, we got a lot
Maybe
of
they just
yellow
like
squash.
yellow squash.
We only have 4. We have 4 plants of yellow squash, and we've gotten a lot off of them.
Actually, it's only
So-
3.
3. I thought there was 4 up there.
Nope. It's only 3.
I counted 4.
You need to reclaim.
Okay. Okay. I did a video on it, so there's 4.
There might have been 2 on one hill, but
well, maybe
there
so.
wasn't but 3 hills there.
But I was talking about plants. I wasn't talking about 3 hills.
I think there's only
I said
3 plants.
4 plants.
Pretty sure
Well,
there's only
I
3
done a
plants.
video on it, and in the video, I show it and say we have 4. You know what? I don't think I've put that video up yet. I had to go look.
I think you did.
I don't think I
Because
did.
I think I seen it.
I don't know.
'Cause that was
Anyway,
our big surprise
I
up
have
there at the front of the
2
property, too.
people coming by to learn how to make jam. They never did it.
Jam.
Jam. What
That's
else?
what we used to do when we was teenagers. Just turn the radio up and just jam.
Okay.
Just jam.
Okay.
It was awesome.
What else we got going on? I can't think. I was going to tell you all kinds of stuff. Now I can't think of that.
Been hot.
It's been hot. It's better today. A little better today. I went swimming with grandkids. We've got some grandkids in
It was
Candy.
still heat index of 100 today.
Well, I was swimming, so it didn't feel
Yeah,
like
I
as
know.
hot.
But I wasn't.
I was swimming.
I was at work.
So
It
we've
was
got
hot.
the 3 grandkids that belong to our daughter that's in the Air Force. Her 3 kids are in. And then we went to 2 other grandkids' house and all went swimming. And I got a little bit of sun going on.
You got sun going on in here? Where'd you get it going on
I'll
in
be
there?
jamming while making jam. You posted the garden tour with the hen inside the fence. Yeah. That was my herb garden. And then up at the big garden, I have another video of that. And I don't think I put all that up. I chopped the video up because it was so long.
I think you put it in there.
Okay,
If it
I'll have to
had
look.
something to do with the yellow squash.
My brother-in-law
I believe you
hates
did.
farmers and ranchers because he tells me that they're always complaining and whining. How can I convince him to show appreciation for agriculture? He wishes that there was no farms. Oh my goodness. Well, if there was no farms, what would we do? Eat Bill Gates bugs?
Yeah.
And that it was all city. Well, I don't know how he would want that to happen because we got to have the farmers to make the food, unless you want Bill Gates crickets. And that it
I ain't gonna really say what
swimming
I
sounds
would
good.
do or what I
Oh,
would say do
so
because probably get banned.
so I actually put on a bathing suit and went swimming with them, and I haven't done that in about 3 years or more, at least 3 years since I put on a bathing suit and went swimming. Actual swimming. There you go. Bring
Bathing
him
suit.
a bug and say bon appetit. Yeah. He prefers lab grown meat. No. Yuck. He'd change his mind when he got hungry. Yeah. Ooh, not if he wants lab grown meat. Ooh, yucky. No, not for me. I don't want none.
I'm not even. I'm sorry, I'm not even gonna touch it because then I'm gonna
Rant. Don't
Yeah.
rant.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna start.
I think he would change his mind if all the farmers, went away. Yeah, if they went away, then he'd be changing his mind. Camp, please.
No, he wouldn't. Hell, he
Can
got
I
Bill Gates giving him
please?
food, lab grown. See,
What?
now y'all gonna get me started on it anyway.
Okay, stop.
So
I'm reading, please. Can I please see the vinyl records on the shelf in the back? Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
them ain't vinyl records. Them are books.
I have books.
Yeah, we ain't got no vinyl records.
I don't see any that look like vinyl records. But
Honey,
anyway,
if you look
all
right
that's
there,
books. All of
yeah, but if you look at that,
that's
the
books.
way it's blurry,
Okay.
I can
Okay.
see where about
No.
somebody would think it is vinyl records.
It's all books.
Yeah.
I love to read. I'm
Yeah.
a reader. I
She
love to read.
reads. I listen to music, but we ain't got no records.
He's woke. Sounds like it. Sounds like he's woke.
Mhm.
Yep. Wanting to eat lab meat. Whew. Anyway, what else we got? Can you believe we're running out of stuff to talk about? It's because I didn't make a list. I hadn't made lists.
No,
this
no,
time.
no, 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 no,
I
no.
might have
That
to go
one right
back.
there could have opened up a real good one, but I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut on that.
I'm gonna have to go back to making lists so we have plenty to talk about.
Because
do you have any big print books? Just my Bible. My Bible is a big print. I didn't really need large print until recently, maybe a year ago. Not even a year ago, probably. It's just getting worse. And now I've got these floaters that are really bad. It's hard to see a lot of things. But I did order a big print book Bible because my Bible was getting hard for me to see my Bible in church. So I got a large print Bible. And honestly, it's
I ain't got
still
no clue.
I can
Read.
read it, but I saw somebody the other day with an
Up
even
is
larger
down,
print
down
Bible, and I was like,
is
"Oh
up,
man!"
left is right, and right is left. It's
Oh,
all
okay,
bass
woke.
backwards. Fred.
Okay,
Every
don't
bit of it.
start. Here we go.
Every bit of it
I
is.
love to read. My whole family were readers. My mom was too, and one of my daughters.
I'm saying I was all in the pictures.
No braille. I don't have no braille. My Bible is large print. Actually, it's my grandmother's. I'm looking for the big print hymnals. I don't have any hymnals here. I decided this week I can't eat in a restaurant anymore. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I
if
love the
it
large print even when I was little.
anymore,
preferred
if
the
I
large
eat
print.
somewhere, if it does not have a bone in it, where I know it was actually off of a living animal, I don't really want it because it's all processed food now. They're lab growing every bit of it. And if it ain't got a bone in it, they don't produce the bone in the lab grown meat. It's just gelatin. Looks like a raw oyster laid out there. And see, y'all been eating them damn things for.
Okay, that's a gnat. That's not my floaters, I think.
Well, y'all been eating raw oysters for the last however many years.
Sometimes these floaters look like a gnat, but I think there's a gnat.
No, I'm just a big bug.
My mother stole my Bible
They are.
because it was given to me. Not kidding. Oh, I've been reading large print a while. In a real restaurant, a small Coke was over $3. Yeah. I don't eat out either unless it's two places I totally trust. Yeah. Yeah, well, even buying food at the grocery store anymore, you can't be sure what you're getting, Because sometimes you look at them labels as something you think is fine, and then on the back it says chemically engineered or whatever it says. Genetically engineered. Like, what?
Or biological.
Well, I guess if you steal something, a Bible would be a good thing to steal, right? How to garden. Hey, Glenn. I have to use a very strong magnification of 30 times to be able to read regular print. Oh, wow.
I hate to say this, but not too long ago, there was another biological engineering called.
And you can't afford it if it looks good. Yeah. Only time we eat out is when we're barbecuing. Yeah.
Already started getting.
So
just calm down.
Yeah, you do. No need in it. I'm so glad I only have to get a couple things from the store. The rest I grow, butcher myself, or get from a local rancher. Yeah, that's what we all need to do, and it's hard. It's hard to really get to where you're doing that all yourself. And some people do it more and more, and some people do a lot of it. We don't do a lot of it. We do some. We've been raising some chickens and butchering them with my oldest daughter, but of course that is nowhere near all the meat we eat, And then we have the rabbits, and but it's just hard, especially meat, unless you have lots of land and time to raise a lot of animals. And then the gardens, we do that, but there's always things we have to go get from the store.
Deer meat.
I just try to kind of watch deer meat and make sure most of it's not got anything crazy. You just do the best you can, I guess. Kids nowadays don't know where their food comes from. They all think that it comes from the store, and that's it. Mm-hmm. My mom has at least 5 or more Bibles, not including mine. What Kathy said about the rotisserie chicken from the store having feathers still on its butt was disgusting. Yeah. My kids keep me in deer meat. We do get deer meat. We do get a lot of deer meat, but I don't know. We do get deer meat, and then we get chicken that we raised. Some, not a whole lot of that, and the rabbit, and guess that's all. We had raised a couple pigs. That was delicious. I want to do that again so bad. That was the best meat, was when we raised our own pigs. And then we raised one cow, and that was good. That again. Never do it again because, that was a lot. That was a lot to
About died, y'all. About died, period. That cow was from, I think it was from the pits of hell.
Mimsy said it's taken me 7 years to get down to that. Yeah. Well, you're raising some beautiful gardens. I've seen some of your stuff and your tomatoes and different things. You're doing great, Mimsy. I planted a Trinidad pepper and a Manhattan pepper that you sent me, and nothing. I believe it is the soil that I bought. Well, yeah, my Mad Hatters, I have done Mad Hatters again. I hadn't done the Trinidads again. I've done the Mad Hatters again, but they should be good seeds. I can't promise nothing. A local meat market will save me fat scraps to add to the deer at a good price. That's good. That's good. Peppers really like heat to germinate. The 2 rabbits we have, the original owner made me promise not to eat them, never said nothing about offspring. Hey, Prepped for Eternity Homestead. I don't do too great with peppers. All I've done this year was 2 poblano pepper plants. I wasn't going to do a whole lot because of my health, because of how I was feeling. I didn't want to do a whole lot. And then we kind of did some anyway. We really did more than I wanted to do. But now I feel better. So now I'm kind of glad we did. But at first I didn't want to do a whole lot because I didn't think I was going to feel like messing with it or canning it or anything. And now I'm feeling a lot better. So
Yeah, she feeling.
Debbie's home place. Hey there, lady. Go shares on a cow with someone. Goodness.
Well, that's basically what it was, but the last half of, or the last year of its life was on my property, and no. I could not tell you everything that thing destroyed out here that I just wanted to shoot him right then and there. And then trying to get him to the market, he literally almost killed me trying to get him here. Because he drugged me through a thicket and everything else.
Because he was right up the road. So Lee walked him here on a rope.
No, I didn't walk him.
He drugged you here on a rope.
No, he drugged me through the thicket, and then I got tired
Do you
of
ever
getting
name your farm animals
drugged.
like chickens and other livestock? I'm
So
that's
I finally
not a good idea. Otherwise,
got my truck, and I tied him to the bumper of my truck, and then he walked here.
Conscious of eating who you know. No, we really don't name our animals hardly, but like, except like the cow, we named him Ribeye, you know.
Guess what? He was some real good ribeye.
And the pigs were like bacon and pork chop or something, you know.
It was crispy bacon and pork chop.
And the rabbits, because we have rabbits, so we have a dad rabbit and 2 mom rabbits, and then we breed them and kill the offspring, the bunny. So I don't name them, but and our bunnies are always named the same thing. Our breeders are always named the same thing. I have Mr. Bunny, Miss Bunny, and Bitty Bunny, and like we've been through other ones. And when I got a new male, I just named him Mr. Bunny. So we don't really name him a whole lot.
Kind of brings a whole new meaning to the phrase of Kentucky being inbred.
I have a few hens that are named just because
rabbits are always named the same
because they had personalities. So if they get a personality and we're not getting rid of them, like the chickens, these chickens are just for eggs. We did raise meat birds with my oldest daughter. Of course, we didn't name them, and we only had them a short time and fattened them up and butchered them. But like my hens out here, they're not even all named because I just don't name them all. There's a few that have personalities that get a name, and the rooster usually gets a name.
Yeah, we had Elvis one time, but he left the building.
Let's see. I gotta get up there. How is Mr. and Miss Higgs? They're doing really good. He used to email me, but Google locked my account because I wouldn't renew the domain, even though I had that. He's doing really good, but I will tell him that. Mimsy was asking about Holland and Lily. They're doing really good. We're going to see them next Saturday, not tomorrow, but the next Saturday we're going to visit them.
So we're going to get to?
As far as I know.
Well, you never
We
did let me
planning-
know for sure.
Oh, we was planning on it.
Because I said I wanted to go on my
Um,
birthday, and you said, "Well, I don't know. We may have the kids. We may this and that." And you never did say anything, so I never did
A
get.
lot of pain
I never did
today,
let him know
but
about it.
praying this too shall pass.
See, now
Hey,
y'all
hey,
wonder
Miss
why
Emma,
mine
Sunny's
just.
place.
She don't ever
Anyone
tell me that.
from Korea? Has President Lee learned to be careful with dealing with peppers? I hope so. My kids name everything.
Actually, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
As I pray for you, Christy, I just found out I have stage 4 COPD. Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious.
Well, we'll be praying for you, Deb.
Yeah.
How to garden. I have an old buff Orpington and my granddaughter named Banana when she was little. I have a rooster I named Chicken Dinner.
But they was asking me if I'd learned my lesson with peppers. I got a story.
Okay, tell your story.
Right.
I'm going to be reading while you tell your story.
About a couple months ago, went to a job, and on the way, there's this little store, and they got these things called tater cakes. And they got, I don't know if y'all have ever had them or not, but man, they're good. It's like a big tater tot that's got green chives and bacon and cheese, and I mean they're just delicious. I went in there, I got me some, and I didn't realize they wasn't the plain tater cakes, they were the buffalo style tater cakes. So they was warm. I'm sitting here and I'm eating them, and I'm thinking, man, these things are better than the original. I'm going down there and I'm eating them with my left hand. Pull up on the job, and I'm sitting there. Well, my eye starts itching, so I take my glasses off and I rub my eye like this. And then I put my glasses back on, and all of a sudden my eye starts burning, starts watering. I'm thinking, what the heck? And I'm sitting here and I'm rubbing my eye, and it just keeps on burning. And it's like, good grief. And the more I do it, the more it burns and stuff. And then finally, after about 5 minutes, it dawns on me what I done. I was rubbing buffalo sauce. Buffalo wing sauce in my left eye the whole time trying to get it out.
So no, he has not
I
learned his
didn't learn my lesson. So
There you go. There's the answer to that. He has not learned a lesson.
so now y'all know why I am the way I am. Or, well, you don't really
Yes,
know
Mimsy,
why
I
I'm
will-
the way
I will-
I am.
I will tell them that you asked.
I'm just stupid like that sometimes.
And let's see. Alfonso asked if my church would allow to take the hymnal. I was just talking about hymnal. I don't think they have a Braille hymnal. I was just talking about we have hymnals at church. I wasn't talking about a Braille hymnal. I don't know about that. I don't know if anybody has those. You might check a library. I would check a library.
What's he want?
A Braille hymnal
Oh,
or large print. Maybe he wanted a large print hymnal. I don't know if they have large print ones. I'm not sure.
I'm sure they can. I'm sure he could get one
Yeah,
because the church got the girl
yeah.
that is,
We have a girl that comes to our church
Yeah.
that is blind,
Yeah.
completely blind.
yeah, and they got
and
her a Bible that's
They got
Braille.
her a Braille Bible, but
Mhm.
is so big that it
Oh,
came
it's
in
big.
section. It's not one book. It came in sections. So she got like, I forgot how many. It's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 boxes of
Yeah.
Bible in Braille. Because it's so big by being Braille that it couldn't come in one book. Anyway, but they got her that for her, she graduated high school.
Yeah.
And then she's not here right now. She went off to a type of college for
the
blind.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me get back up here where we were. Haven't seen a chicken in a week, but I've employed some delicious Korean fried chicken a couple times already. Oh, I've accidentally rubbed icy hot in my eye. Whew. I can take hymnals and scan them to convert to large print. Braille is very expensive to produce. It normally costs around 15,000 or more to convert one chapter of a book to
Christy, I
Braille.
bet he really loved that.
My husband thought he had hemorrhoid cream, but it was icy hot.
If he thought they was burning before, baby, they was really on fire afterwards.
Wow. Wow.
Burn it, baby, burn it. Good grief.
Just see. Okay, I think I read everything.
Oh, yeah.
So
I bet he was really looking for some Tux medicated pads after that one. I'm sorry.
I'm
I had to.
thinking that even like you would just make it worse because you would try to wash it or something and make it worse. Whew.
Oh no, you might want to put.
Yeah, that'd be bad. He sat in a tub of cold water a long time. I bet. Oh, I bet. Anyway.
Yeah, I kind of see that. No, I ain't even gonna go there.
Don't go there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
I
go
don't
there.
even know where you're going, but probably not good. Probably not go there.
Yeah.
So let's see. So what else we got going on? I don't even know. So just keeping up with the garden.
I ain't been able to because it's been raining
have,
all the time.
Yeah.
So
I still have
half
some
of it's still
onions in
weedy
the
as
floor.
crap, but
We put out some
hopefully
cardboard.
I can get it in check tomorrow.
We laid out some cardboard over here in the kitchen and laid down the potatoes for several days. And then I put them in a basket, but I haven't done anything with them. And then we laid out the onions on the cardboard, and I've done some of those, but there's still some laying over there. So I need to get all that put up, canned up, put up somehow or another. And anyway, everything else I finally got done. And the herbs, some of the herbs, I dried herbs. I dried, what was the main thing? Oh, the main thing I wanted, well, lots of things, but one main thing I wanted was some stinging nettle to put up, which we have out in the woods behind our house. I got a bunch of that and got it dried and powdered and put in my capsules. So I made me some more of my capsules. I hadn't had any in a while. And I made some more of my capsules.
I bet he wasn't.
Some of that stuff in it.
Well, I bet he screamed out a little bit there, didn't he, Mr. Willie?
Send me your rain. We are drought crispy. I'm actually outside watering roses right now.
No, we went from rain to a drought, then rain, then drought. And
we've been back and forth. There's no in between. We either had flood or too dry,
110
and
degree
then flood
heat
again.
index.
It's been crazy.
So if it ain't too wet to get out there and work, it's too hot to get out there and work.
Linda's having raccoon problems again with raised beds. We haven't seen any rain in 2 months.
Well,
you're having no water.
You fix the raccoon problem.
I bet he
shoot them, eat them.
Smell of everything before you used it. I hope my garden is still alive. I asked the neighbor to run the sprinkler every few days. Hope they're doing it. Yeah. I thought I was going to have to water the pepper plants because the pepper plants started looking droopy. In between rains, the pepper plants were looking droopy, and I was gonna water them, and then it rained, and so they perked back up, and I left them. And so far, I haven't had to water mine at all. I think you watered a little bit, maybe. On some of yours.
Yeah, right after I tilled it over at one time, but you don't till yours either.
No,
so.
I haven't had to water at all so far. We are.
And plus, I have some plants up there that needs a steady amount of water.
And 96% humidity in the mornings. We will be 105 heat index tomorrow. Well, Debbie's home place is not far from us, so whatever she's got, we probably got too. I don't have a well so
Mhm.
far. Mostly God has watered. Yeah, yeah, it's been miserable. I said today was a little better, but that's because I went swimming, so maybe it wasn't much better. I watered vegetable gardens this morning, so flowers get it in evenings. We had a heat index of 114. Yeah, it's just miserable.
Ours was
They're
112 the other
sneaky. I
day,
need to
and
live
yes, it was
catch.
very, very bad.
I need a live catch trap, but I don't want to spend the money. Then I couldn't get rid of them. Hmm. It seemed as soon as it got hot, the bugs hit. Oh, the bugs have been bad. The mosquitoes have been bad, and now we've got the
Deer
yeah,
flies.
deer flies is what's bothering me out there. Ugh, they just want to run in your
And
face.
no, you're talking about the buffalo gnats.
No, this was deer flies
Oh.
coming by and smacking me in the face, buzzing my face,
Well,
buzzing
the
my
other day
head.
I was talking about that I'd seen a couple of horse flies, but I hadn't seen no deer flies. I'd rather
Well,
have horse flies than deer flies.
these are deer flies.
But no, now I've already been bit about 15
These
times
were deer
since then.
flies.
And I'm thinking, well,
The weather
there I
here
go.
has been great.
Talk about something that
70s to
might
low
bother me
80s.
this year and ain't been around.
But at
All of a
home, I
sudden,
know
I'm just,
it's hit 100. Can't handle the heat well either. Yeah.
I get tormented.
Yeah, I'm sure with COPD, y'all can't handle the heat. That's got to be miserable. I'm sure. Hate horse flies. Yeah, me too. And then they just, in the morning, even in the morning when I go out to feed the animals, they buzz by and hit me in the head.
That's why I just stop and wait till I feel a sting, and then I just pow. And I'm like,
I'm not doing that.
you'll die. Oh, I'm evil. I'll get a vengeance.
Hitting yourself in the head.
No, once they start biting, you got them. Bam.
Well,
guess what
that's what I
happens
said.
to 'em?
I'm not doing that.
Guess what
'cause I'm not
happens
going
to
to
'em?
smash one on my head.
They go. They're done.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I won.
I just swat and swat and swat till I get done feeding and get back in the house.
They might have thought they won, but no, they didn't win. I got the battle done. Bam. They're done.
My sister in Oregon was at the beach today. Wish I was there. Could use an ocean breeze. Yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome. So yeah, I guess. Do 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 you know of anyone that are blind or visually impaired that feels that they're not trusted by their friends or family because they're often concerned over their safety? I don't really know anybody much. I mean, I really don't know a lot of people that are blind. Maybe kind of visually impaired, maybe a little bit, but I don't really. I mean, the girl at church is really the only blind. Do you know anybody blind? I mean, Alfonso obviously, but this girl at church.
Well, I mean,
Um,
other than Brett and Jim that was around here. I mean, Brett, he's still alive.
but they're kind of visually impaired, I guess you'd say. It's supposed to be like,
No, Brett and Jim were both legally blind.
but they could
completely.
see,
Yeah, I mean, they could see, but Brett had to go to school
right?
at the School of Blind.
Well,
Because
they could see though because they drove and worked.
Because they drove by shadows.
Well,
and that's the reason
still.
why Jim went around that tractor that time and
Hey,
crashed
Howie,
into the
food
tractor and
forest
said, "Oh no,
permaculture.
I didn't pass
Hey,
no
hadn't
tractor.
seen you
Only
in a
I
while."
done was passed a
Um,
car."
That's what we're
Whole
getting
side of his
ready to
truck
do.
was-
A little beach time in Houston. I don't know where that is.
But I mean, neither one of them felt like they were.
So I don't know. I can't answer your question really, Alfonso.
Well,
Yeah.
one
Howie,
didn't really
doing a
trust his
lot better.
wife.
I was not feeling good for a while, but I'm much better.
That's That's,
Legally, they consider me blind, but I can still see with glasses.
yeah.
I've had deaf friends, but nobody close that was blind. Eyesight 2200, 2200. Hmm. I don't know eyesight
I think
things.
she was probably trying to
I
say
know.
2020.
Busan, South Korea. Busan. I probably am not saying that right at all. Busan, South Korea. Right
But
now I'm kind of visually impaired a little bit because these floaters driving me nuts.
no.
And they're blur. They make blurry spots. So I have these spots that are like in my eyes all the time, and they're blurry spots. They were dark spots, but now they're blurry spots. So they're fading. They're fading like the eye doctor told me they would, or she thought they would, but she thought it would fade in like 6 weeks, and it's been months, and they're still there. But they're just kind of blurry spots. But there's a bunch of them. So I have like I must say I have like 6 blurry spots in my eyes all the time. So it's really hard. It's been a challenge to work and read, and it's driving me crazy. I have friends that don't trust me because of my limited vision. I had accidents, and once I have an accident, I lose their trust. I see what you're saying. I
Yeah.
thought you meant that they had trust issues and didn't trust people, but you're saying people don't trust you because you're blind and have accidents. I see what you're saying. My son's
I mean, the ones that I know of, I didn't
parents
trust them
went
driving
deaf.
me around
Truck
because
said,
I
"Sign
had to
my
ride with
video
them a few
on
times, and it was really, really scary. And had a bunch of
I didn't know that, Red.
several real close calls. So
Busan, Busan, South Korea. Legally blind is
200.
200 in the better eye, or a visual field of 20 degrees or less. I'm blind in my left eye from cataracts. Well, they checked me for cataracts and didn't have any cataracts and didn't have any what's the other thing.
So say there's no reason or excuse why she could say
There's something
that
else.
she married me. She can't say her vision was messed up.
There's cataracts and something else. They checked all that. Anyway, the eye doctor checked all that, and she couldn't find anything. And she thought they would just start fading out and be faded out in about 6 weeks. And that was like 6 months ago. And not that long ago. It was about 4 months ago. But they're still here. They're fading some, though, so I'm hopeful. Anyway, Matt is legally deaf. He uses hearing aids. I did not know that.
Who?
Matt, her husband, Emma's husband.
Oh.
Matt is legally deaf. He uses hearing aids.
See, I grew up with a girl that
has to be
was
miserable.
deaf.
It is. Mama had some floaters, and I took her to the Eye Foundation,
Actually,
and they
she
gave her
grew up
shots.
right next door to me. My sister, she learned all the sign language and everything, and then eventually married her uncle.
Yeah, Christy, she checked everything and couldn't find anything. And then she's the one that told me I needed to go to my regular doctor, which I knew. I mean, I was feeling so bad, but I just didn't connect it all. I was just walking around like a zombie, just feeling horrible. And then I was having these floaters, and I finally went to the eye doctor first.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
And then she told me, you need to go to your regular doctor and see what's going on. And I went to my regular doctor, and my blood pressure was sky high. And she sent me to the emergency room and, went from there. And then they started finding things that were wrong and fixing them. And I didn't realize how bad shape. I mean, I kind of realized, I guess, that I didn't feel good at all, but I didn't realize. Then I had several things wrong that had to be fixed, and I I mean, and one of them was tooth pain. I was having tooth pain, and I think I was so miserable all over that the tooth pain was just another thing. But I finally had to have a molar tooth pulled out. And that was just 2 weeks ago. It's still a little bit sore, but it's much better. But like all of these things at one time, I was miserable. So that's what uh, I knew an old fellow that lost his sight. He still worked at Cessna. I got it. He still worked at Cessna Aircraft in Wichita. He made his own jugs and put stuff together like a sighted man. I have 400 corrected vision at a visual field of 10 degrees. Never knew they could do that. Yeah, I don't think I want shots in my eye unless I absolutely had to, I guess. Ugh. I did not stay in the room. I bet. We're so used to pushing through, feeling bad. Yes. Thinking we'll wear it out and get better. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I don't realize how sick I was until I feel better.
Grammy.
Exactly. That's I think how I was. I was just miserable. I was so miserable. I didn't want to do nothing. I told him not to plant a garden.
And she made me miserable.
I was so miserable. I was like, don't plant a garden. Don't plant nothing because
I was about to plant something, all right. Because you was making me miserable.
And till I finally went to the eye doctor because the floaters was really like, okay, something's wrong. I got to go get help,
Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. Just got home. Let me go back up here. I guess
all right, Brenda's in here. We got to go.
It's about that time. I guess they do a scale for heart attack risks. Doctor says they start worrying at a 10, and I'm a 12. Wow. I just joined in the live, but talking about cataracts, they say castor oil cures cataracts. I just got some castor oil. It's supposed to be for joint pain. And I've used a little bit of it, but it's dang sticky. That stuff's sticky. I don't think I ever realized that. Or this one is. It's kind of, I don't know if it's sticky. It's just kind of a thick, oily, almost sticky. I don't know. I was going to use it for joint pain, but when I put it on and then I put my clothes on and I'm like, I don't know. It's bothering me. I'm going to use it. I mean, I bought this big old bottle of it, and it's supposed to be, it's a certain kind that I saw that it's supposed to be, but also I read to use frankincense oil with it. And I've tried that, and I've put it on my hands, but I don't like the feel of it. But I think it did help. I do believe it helped. I just don't like the feel of it, Anyway. Yes, I put it in my eyes, and I'm telling you that stuff is wonderful. Just try it at night right before you go to bed. In my eyes? In my eyes? I don't like it on my skin. I can't imagine it in my eyes. It's thick. And yeah. No, at first it does feel thick and sticky. That's right. But in just a minute or two, it won't. Okay. Use castor oil at night. Well, that's what I tried it. I did it a time or two, but I didn't like the feel of it. So I hadn't really done a whole lot of it, but I did get this big old jar of it. And I put, the first time I didn't, but then I read about putting the frankincense with it, and I added a little frankincense on it. And I believe it does help. I really do. The feel is kind of yucky to me. Weird.
Make sure
it's food grade. I did. I got this big bottle of what you're supposed to use. Just YouTube it or Google it. You'll see. And that's probably where I seen it. I think I seen it on Facebook or something.
Hey, I think that's
I didn't mean to hide him and can't undo it. Who did we hide? We hid somebody.
Who?
Mimsy hid somebody. We're not sure who.
Who'd you hide, Mimsy?
I don't know. Mm.
I ain't seen Mr. Willie in here in a while. Did you
Um,
hide Mr. Willie?
Somebody unhide whoever Mimsy hid. I'm not sure who she hid. I don't see it. I don't see it. But anyway, sorry whoever got hid. Whoever got hid, we are sorry. It was an accident and we're trying to fix it. Okay. Why did you hide AS Blind Maid production? Alfonso. She hit Alfonso
Oh.
by accident. Yes, one kind of castor oil is good for your eyes. Make sure it's the right kind. Okay. Okay. I'm
See,
not
it
sure.
can make you see.
This is a food grade. I know that. Read, I might take a drink.
I did, Mimsy. So,
And it gets rid of black circles under your eyes and helps with wrinkles. Well, that's what I need. Dinner is ready, so must say bye for now. My very best to everyone, and thank you all for saying hello. See you, fellow Earthlings. All right, Howie.
we're going to get off here too,
I
our own
was
selves.
watering
We're
flowers
going
and
over.
walking, not meaning to have my fat fingers in the way. I had a friend who chewed me out a few months ago after she caught me on camera crossing the street, almost getting hit by a red truck. It was a good feeling. Yeah, because she was worried about you. Yeah, he's back, Mimsy. He's back. Anyway, yeah, we do have to get off here. We've been an hour and 10
Yeah,
minutes.
because even
Over
if you
our
can say or
hour.
not, it's a dangerous world out there.
I want to go
Driving
see what
for a
all the
living, I see
Stivers had to say.
Idiots
So
all the time.
I'm gonna try to go watch the
It's just not paying attention.
live the Stivers done. See what all they had to say, and I'll be on. And I'm probably gonna put up another video if I didn't about that about his garden. His garden. If I didn't do it, I'm gonna do it.
You did.
I'm not sure I did.
You
I think
did.
I had to cut a lot out. I'm telling you.
Well, you
I'll
might have
check
cut
it.
a lot out, but you still showed.
I'll check it because I had to
You
cut a lot out. It
showed-
was way too long.
Showed the green beans that needed weeding, the corn, the
Okay, maybe I did
okra,
then.
the zucchini squash, the
Okay,
where
Okay.
the onions come out, where
Okay.
the potatoes come out,
Okay.
the yellow squash,
Okay.
the tomatoes.
okay. Are you done yet? Okay,
Well, I've told you 4 times you already done the video.
okay,
But you won't listen, so now I got
okay.
now I gotta get stern
I'll
with
do
you
some other video, y'all.
and
But also, I'll
let
be
her
live
know
Tuesday.
what she has done.
I'll be live Tuesday at 12 Central.
Better
Y'all
listen
come
to me.
see me.
Better start
I've
listening
been
to me, woman.
told that the white paint's supposed to protect you 100% from getting hit by cars, according to the Commission for the Blind. Have a blessed weekend and Independence Day. Night, y'all. I know double blessing, Stivers and Stringfield. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go
Yeah.
then,
I
and
gotta go smoke
see
a
y'all
cigarette.
Tuesday. And maybe I'll put up a video if I can get one put together.
Just don't repeat yourself. Don't be repeat.
Good night, Deb.
See y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Love y'all.